face lock in. And we have to bring in the context as well that Tang Yuan generally has been that utility player, right? So it's already exciting seeing Tang Yuan taking the Jace. Like, we get to see him. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this is his Jace debut in professional play. So I like to see what he can do on that one. The Renekton going to come out in the top lane for Breathe.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see how...
Top lane to now go for invades onto Xiaohao. And, you know, coming into the series, you were saying, we got to look at Xiaohao as our big player.
Breathe once
Oh,
more.
they're going to be stunned up and slammed down to the skies from Tang Yuan as Xiao. Yeah, you'll get...
We need to look at the summoner spells. We don't have the flashes available for this Ohara.
Oh no, the second he doesn't have flash, they just all go in. His flash is now coming off cooldown, but wait, knocked under the tower. Or will just be taken out in response. So good answer here from AL. Harder punished again. Drake should be taken by RNG, and it does feel like they've been in control of this early game as Breathe continuing to just fight against ZDZ, who's going to go for the all-out, but Dominus is there for Breathe as well. ZDZ, I don't think you win this one, but Xiaohao coming into the play. Breathe, no flash available. Xiaohao flashes towards him, but can't actually close the gap here. Breathe is just waiting for cooldowns. He can go back in. Q3, though, the sustain is there. ZDZ flashes out to safety at the last second, and they bring down the Croc.
Either, so they have to pull the trigger fast if they want to look for this dragon.
AL are doing the Drake, but right now LP is just denying waves on the bottom side. Zora goes in, they're looking for Lumao, but he jumps forward to find a stun of his own. Now the commitment as LP arrives on the play. Tang Yuan with the Duskblade already, and the Featherstorm finishes the monkey. iBoy and Zora trying to escape, but here comes Breathe on the other side of the play. Zora's the target. A single auto would do the trick, but we're gonna call the Meek.
I mean, you get the engager. The proto belt, the rocket belt for adding would have been a little bit nicer because you do have that extra bit of gap close and you're not as reliant on that flash cooldown when you're trying to get your hands onto someone like Tang Yuan and El.
Oh dear, oh dear. Here we go then. RNG setting up to try and contest the Herald as AL already onto it for now, but RNG have pretty much won every fight they've had so far. Shock Blast is coming out. 3k on the Herald as the roots come in. Breathe engages the play. He is tanky, but is he tanky enough? He's in a 1v3, 1v4 on the backside. Goredrinker isn't enough. The Shock Blast comes in. Zora's low, but AL, they get there. It means iBoy has so much time at the top side to finish it out by himself as well. And the gold underneath the tower in the mid lane play earlier on. Now as Breathe goes in, he knocks him up, then knocks him further away from his team. Now a double knock up on the engage as well, but he's low on HP himself. Featherstorm comes on through. That's a lot of feathers to pull in for LP, but Lumao's just going to go down, and the feathers do nothing.
It can.
He's on the Drake still as he now starts to move over. Harder is looking for the engage, but he's been spotted by the sweeper. 3k on the Baron. Zora the target, no ultimate available as LP charged in. iBoy is going to be going down as well. That's 2 kills in trade for the Baron. What else can they get away with? They need to get these resets off, but Tang Yuan nervous to go in. Stops one reset. Xiaohao now in the enemy jungle as Hard has been found as well. 3 kills in trade for the Baron as well as that Drake. Xiaohao needs to get the reset off, but the Solar Flare denies it. It'll be 4 going down. Only ZDZ gets away with the Baron buff. AL, yes, they get the Baron, but I don't think it's worth it.
Look, I respect the attempt at 20.
The roots. Harder has that flash, but
Oh, no,
still
he
won't be able
flashed
to
away.
escape. Surely the Shock Blast is there. The Solar Flare as well. And I mean, look, saplings need the sun. I guess Leona Maokai is a hell of a combo. Is now tier 2 in the bottom side taken, a tier 2 in the mid lane. Look at the mid lane. LP pushes a wave and moves, and there's no one there to answer for the side of AL. This is where these massive CS leads are coming from across the board. It's Tang Yuan just playing at range for the time pick. ZDZ just gets wailed up by LP, and now the roots come across the team as well. And Zora getting caught out, having to use that ultimate, finds the knock up, and LP with the Featherstorm keeps himself safe. And AL not going down with a bang, but instead with a whimper here. As they're slowly but surely chased down. Now into the backline they go. Can they find LP? At least that's one as Harder. Chased down by the Croc in the meantime. iBoy getting one, but it's a triple kill for Tang Yuan. And now the slow onto Xiaohao. We've seen him try to escape through the jungle before. It ain't happening. A quadra kill for Tang.
Picked apart at that final dragon play, now losing the mid lane inhibitor as well. I'm assuming they're going to reset and work towards that top side and force this Baron play where AL, they don't have the tempo to contest that.
They certainly don't. Mid-inhib taken down.
To deal with. While AL, they have these single target DPS all committing onto the AD carry.
We don't have time for that as maybe a pick, maybe an opportunity for AL. They find one to start it off here, but Tang Yuan is untouched so far, and he's shredding these health bars. So is LP. I don't know how they never found LP, but AL just take it apart. Oh, wow. It looked like maybe they found the opportunity, but instead they just serve RNG up a fight on a silver platter.
iBoy did manage to clear it on the mid wave. Oh, no, the flash from Breathe. I think iBoy's out.
Oh no, the emotes as well. He emotes at Breathe, and Breathe just flashes, just decimates him. And look at that. Not a single spark of emotion on his face. It's just another day in the office for Breathe.
Relatively slow bleed for AL as the top and work towards that bottom side. No flashes available for any member in the upcoming fight, so I'm really traded between the supports as we do have Xiaohao tanking the ultimate from away with the clone, but it's just going to be a triple inhibitor that RNG is looking for.
iBoy getting some good damage down onto Wei, but will be that bot lane inhibitor taken, and the damage responded.
Carter, the only person you can look for and engage onto is probably Lu Mao, and to secure that CC down, but Breathe, he's an absolute menace on the back line.
They found iBoy. The knockups are going to be there. Breathe trying to chase down onto him, but he'll at least chase him out of the fight as LP survives with the Featherstorm. And it's just another team fight win for RNG. Same old for them. As the Baron minions enough to chase them out. Double kill comes through for LP. And the boys in black and gold making it look good as they manage to get their win here. Will they win the game? Who knows? They're struggling to actually finish it off. But now, Nexus Tower's finally being taken down. ZDZ alone as iBoy still messing about on the map. But it will be game one going the way of RNG.
You can see smiles across the board for RNG, especially from Tang Yuan.
Make it so that he can dominate those team fights. And, well, you've got an Ahri and a Nocturne that all want to dive on top of LP. He's going to be at Aphelios with a cat on his shoulder. That's a tough thing to dive.
Yeah, and like you said, the Maokai was up and available, but AL, they want to stay away from triple AP in that top side, but I didn't...
Tang Yuan gonna trade quite aggressively. Thing is, Harder's completely out of mana. This is a tough one for Harder to pull off. The flash not gonna be used as the stun comes through. Just baited and outsmarted. He thought he was safe because Xiaohao was in... I mean, there's no way RNG are contesting this, right? Like, the bottom lane was in base as it started. Well, he's actually gonna go for it. Just into the pit. AL with Xiaohao in the bottom side of the map. And that's going to be two solo plays for iBoy. That is not bad at all. Flame Chompers land as well, but Infernum to answer. Here we go, the dive underneath the tower. Roots can't come on through, and Xiaohao gets away with it. Zora low on HP. The flash forwards from Tang Yuan just to guarantee one. Xiaohao forced to flash as well.
Pockets and Tang Yuan getting a 1-for-1.
Bit of a weird one, honestly. When like you say, the rocket from iBoy I think was just aimed at the brush to try and stop a recall. Then LP, like the reason you were on Crux
really be under any threat from AL.
Oh, LP's in trouble. Harder goes forward looking for the charm onto the Aphelios, but the sustain is there. Red and white weapons as well as they try and dive onto him, but he's taken down. They find two. They find their answer. Tang Yuan now has to save the play and Breathe to double TP. RNG in big trouble here. ZDZ, Call of the Forge got to knock them up. LP the target, but they're not actually diving onto him for the time being. And Breathe is playing bodyguard. It's Tang Yuan to go down first, but it's answered as iBoy has caught. And now ZDZ has to get out of dodge. Flashes to safety as Harder looks for more. 1-for-1 so far. A carry for a carry.
They don't have the wave clear to stop this, or then ZDZ, he's getting re-engaged on.
Yeah, diving further for this one. But they won't be able to...
AL really wants to play these team fights. Just playing for flank is the way to go.
I'm surprised ZDZ didn't try and use his ult onto LP. They'll force both use just to keep himself safe as tower will go down here. Or will it? Actually, minion's going to be cleared. No, tower does fall. Breathe. Denied entry, actually.
LP is utilizing his range so nicely on this Aphelios, but no Call of the Forge, no ultimates from AL, so it's going to be really hard trying to fight off the siege. They have to reset for the tempo, but Baron's coming up very soon. Oh, no way. We just cursed him. Oh, well.
That was a flash. Luckily had it from the previous play. As here we go, onto LP. Everybody charges on through. The red and white weapons just ain't enough for the Kitty Cats alone. And RNG completely caught unawares.
Yeah, now AL says, take your third
Looks like
drag.
they've seen better of it. They're going to back away.
He
AL
wants
will get
the
the
double.
Baron. Okay, good attempt on the
Alright,
rocket.
observers.
It's a little early. Way will be able to secure himself that Drake. So RNG, sole point, but AL, what a pick into a Baron.
It's also the Yuumi, and it forces a 3v5 situation. Tangi on the sideline has to burn the flash, might not even need to. He just straight up dies.
What do you do? What the hell do you do when Nocturne?
And it's kind of just a dead AD carry, even with the Gale Force and flash available on the Sephelios. But there's a fight going on in mid lane. Breathe has the flank.
Oh, it's a hell of a flank from Breathe as well. ZDZ, Call of the Forge God, denied by this Breathe like his front line versus the world on both sides. His iBoy dived on by way, but he can't finish the kill off and he goes down instead. ZDZ with the knockups and Harder jumps in as well, but LP still alive this time. Tangy went alongside him as iBoy gets a double on the other side. Rocket comes in. It's a 2-for-1 and AL win it out.
AL playing the front to back perfectly, focusing down Wei instantly. As RNG, they do come out on the losing end. Maybe a kill into Tangyuan. He flashes in.
He had his ultimate, but he doesn't manage to find the target. I think he was slightly out of range as Harder turns gold and Tangyuan's in trouble. And Xiaohao finishes him with a max range Q.
Ultimate's coming up in around 15 seconds.
Man,
you gotta be
these
careful,
zaps.
buddy.
The
He's got
zaps are
sniping.
so oppressive. The slow is insane, and the follow-up from AL is beautiful. iBoy, we said that a fantastic second game from them. Because honestly, after watching the first game, I had basically no hope for it.
Oh, sorry, you don't want to be there.
No! Oh, he thought he was safe. I'm pretty
That's
sure there was
Amelia
blind
gone.
from Tangyuan as well. ZDZ out next target. He is tanky though. The CC chain is going to do a lot. ZDZ down to half of his HP. Ornhorn going to come on through. It's a big knock up. The rocket over the wall as well. And in comes Xiaohao. But LP turns golden. Has the red gun. Harder now on his own and CC'd up. It's going to be LP grabbing kills here as Xiaohao's over the wall. The stopwatch keeps him alive. Zap comes through to try and defend the jungle up, but they're all gone. And just as we start to credit AL, it all falls apart. But iBoy on the scene. Can he do it? No! Taken down an RNG. They get themselves a soul.
Pretty much not in this fight at all on the Jinx, and does fall as that final piece to AL, but they're gonna start the Baron.
They might just be able to do it as well. 2k remaining onto it. Wei gets in the pit, but it's too late. And now ZDZ trying to get onto that back line as LP just doing DPS. That's one down. It's RNG on retreat
The
now.
TP from
Breathe on the
Harder.
flank, but can't really go for it. Yeah, you're right. The TP, it's pretty deep. And LP, oh, he's in all kinds of trouble here. Needs to find iBoy, but won't find anything. AL might just have done it here. As Harder gets the resets and looks for more as well. Tangyuan flashes over the wall, keeps himself alive as Breathe taken down. And the chase down begins for iBoy. The true damage is there. The ace comes through. And the Panda Warriors will bring us to 3.
I mean, this game was always supposedly an AL win. Let's just pretend that final dragon fight was just a blip under the radar, because they're gonna manage to take this game, or at least this series, to that game 3. And Xiaohao, wonderful performance on this Nocturne, and once again being the carry of AL.
Waves respawning. LP's up in 5 seconds. I don't think it's soon enough. I think this is gonna go down. And AL finish this one off. We're going to 3 games, and RNG left wondering what on earth happened, because Xiaohao popped the hell off.
Pretty much the lights turn for the Jinx and Izzy.
I feel like Nautilus must be one of, if not the most locked-in champion over the last like 5 years, right? I feel like Nautilus is just always in the meta permanently.
You know what is probably the most locked in champion? I think
Renekton.
Aphelios might be the most locked in champion. He has been,
Yeah,
was
maybe.
it you that made the tweet? We see out of a lot of these LPL teams, especially when you are given a champion like Aphelios, you get those 5 plates early on. When you're in this bottom lane, Wei wants to look for an engage.
That's a minion wave and a half right there, isn't it? Flame Chopper's underneath the play. That's going to be a kill into the pocket of LP. Wei walks out, and the reset for Jinx. They think he'll get a second one here, unless he can maybe get away with this. Trying to escape. The fear going to come on through, but he is tanky. Oh, but Zora's here too. There's no way he's getting out of this one. The knockups galore as iBoy even gets himself a minion wave before moving on over. Xiaohao happy to take the kill after iBoy is cast aside, and there, which is mythic. He really can be the driving force for RNG.
Most definitely, and RNG, although giving over that one,
As fast
but
as
Zora.
possible. Harder TP's in. LP is here alone. As the TP going to come through from Tangyuan as well to try and defend. They've got to clear this wave. Zora caught out here as the zap goes over the wall, and Tangyuan will follow it through to finish the kill. It's a beautiful little kill for RNG. As Zora way too far. Enemy lines is Highboy and Harder with no ultimate. Highboy flashes though and keeps himself safe as Harder will now get out as well. And suddenly it's a little bit dodgy for Breathe. He's in the middle of 5 players. He's getting collapsed upon and taken down. LP doesn't have the damage to carry this fight just yet. But Tangyuan will dissuade.
I mean, I'm so sorry, Breathe. That flash E was not it, but Zora, he's caught out of position again.
What is going on in the last couple of minutes to this game? Zora caught out now as
He was Eyeboy. He spotted that Breathe had a TP flank angle, and he predicted that the Gragas was going to flash E, and he placed the blue ward onto this flank.
On that Azir, but ZDZ has had a lot of free time in these side lanes. He's getting pretty monstrous himself as he tries to finish this tower off, and will be able to do so. Gordrinker finished off. Is hunting him, but the rest of AL are moving over as well. Xiaohao trying to escape, but knocked back by the Empress Divine. The CC chain is just too much, but he's still alive. He's still escaping, and in the meantime, the rest of AL are winning out the rest of the fight. Xiaohao with some heroic zips out of the portal, and now the rest of the fight can kick off, but Harder's gone too deep, and LP survives somehow. Eyeboy has to be the carrier. Lumao, though, that Rakan's so slippery. Breathe won't be able to get in, and there we go. Drake taken by AL. 2 for LP as well. But that's going to be matched on the other side as Eyeboy, you know, feeling strong in terms of the items, not feeling strong in terms of where he stood on the map. Caught out by Tangyuan.
I'm assuming Wei was able to he managed to get his hands onto this Aphelios. I'm pretty surprised he didn't just go into his tower. He had the flash available, he had the Gale Force, but a really nice follow-up.
Steal away that previous Drake after a miraculous play, and then getting caught mid. And potentially losing Baron off of it. Drake still out. Baron still active. ZDZ's on the flank. Harder. Looking for more though. The charm going to be cleansed here. Keep your eyes on LP. He's in all kinds of trouble. Trying to escape on the backside of the play. But Xiaohao will go down before he finishes the kill. And in the meantime, Tangyuan and Breathe are tearing them apart. They won't get a single kill. And it's a double, triple kill for Tangyuan. They decimate AL.
And RNG's carries live on 1 HP. Eyeboy, he does have the Infernum. Can he make a miracle happen?
Gets one onto Lumao, but one just ain't enough here. Eyeboy, you got to be careful. It will back.
He's Aphelios, he would have gotten a pentakill there, but unfortunately, and also the Baron. But unfortunately, the 200 years has been nerfed to team fights.
Oh, the hook's so close from Zora. ZDZ is behind enemy lines, flashing straight towards LP. The whole gang flashing at LP, and they will assassinate the AD carry. That's going to be Lumao gone as well. It's a huge fight here for AL. They find 3 out of nowhere.
Hey, she just has to survive for an extra 20 seconds. I don't know if AL can look for the mid inhibitor. We'll have to wait and see because they want to look for it.
I think they can get the inhib. I don't think they'll find anything more than that, though. Tangyuan and Wei are here, and the respawn's coming through in 10 seconds time. AL certainly can't end the game, but man, what a play. Hang on a second. This is a huge pick. Tangyuan and Prince Divide available. Instantly going to be used here. RNG don't want to let this play end just yet. Both solo laners behind enemy lines here. ZDZ tanking up for now as Breathe tries to find an entrance in, but just blown apart himself. Now the re-engage from AL. It's a front to back, which Azir loves, but are they going to be able to win it? LP untouched for now as he's getting the recess, and Tangyuan escapes with his life. Eyeboy the next target as LP charges forward. Wants a bit more, but ZDZ's there to cut him down. No! LP had to be huge, replacing Gala, and makes it happen. Tangyuan now alone in a 2v1 and doesn't have the damage. Xiaohao with 1,000 gold.
They don't have a... ZDZ, he does have a nice flank angle, but LP, he's very cautious around this. He's spotted.
Looking for a quickness from Lumao as Wei's going to be found. Baron's just going to be taken. AL have got the Baron, and now they look for a fight as well. Empress Divine to keep the carry safe here. Xiaohao into GA as LP alive. Times the rocket wrong, though. Eyeboy popping off in this one as ZDZ looks for LP. Tangyuan with the shutdowns. He needs to find Eyeboy. The soldier's over the wall, but he can't do it. And now ZDZ chasing onto LP. The Flame Chompers are huge, but it's High Boy with a triple kill as LP QSS just purchased needs to be able to survive this charm. QSS immediately hits Captain Jack on the scene as the wave has to be cleared as fast as possible. ZDZ charging forward though, and there's another wave. LP can't do it. AL are gonna make the magic happen. The upset comes on through. RNG taken down, and the Panda Warriors stand tall.
And AL break RNG's 2 series wins and continues their own. I mean, take the Baron, RNG, because we're gonna take this series win up against you guys. And I feel like just